Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not getting cold feet, are we?
No, of course not. No.
Good. Good. Trust me. You're making the right decision. This is going to change our lives.
Yeah. It looks different than I thought it would, though.
Don't worry. All right. Here we go.
I swear by time, Verily man is in loss.
The architect?
You're absolutely right. It's great to finally meet you, or speak to you, actually. You know why we are here?
This is the place where I was first inspired to create it.
Just look for yourself. You see men, women, and children.
Just going around and around and around in this circus called life. A living illusion, if I may. To like they're oblivious to reality and plead ignorance. They'll never even change the direction of their motion. I mean, man is so used to patterns, to habit, to routine and comfort that he forgets. He forgets with every passing
Moment, every completed lap, that it just brings him closer to the ultimate truth.
Death.
Exactly. But you already know when, don't you? You've tried Project Tempest.
You know how much time you
Time. Time is a luxury I do not have. Can you do what they say you can do? This device of yours, the Recipient, can it
save me.
I think you have me confused with God.
I'm just an architect, an artist, if you will. My creation is still a work in progress. It's unpredictable, dangerous, but the only choice you've got.
The government continues their crackdown on various Project Tempest labs across the country. The authorities have saying that anyone found using these devices shall be heavily penalized and face possible jail time. Religious clerks around the globe continue to condemn this product, accusing it
What
of
a
playing
bunch of
God.
idiots.
Congressman-
Who?
The government, who else? They can't dictate what the people can and cannot do. It's not right.
I'm sorry. That's the table you got from Milan, I know. Well, listen, I really don't want to hear any more about this project Tempest or whatever.
Wait, you're not the least bit curious to try it out?
The machine? No, not at all, dude. I have enough on my plate already. Dad, on my case at work, Sophie. So no, actually, I have enough stress and fear in my life. Besides, how do you even know this thing works?
The government's trying to shut it down. That's how I know it works. And secondly, Walt tried it.
Walt. VP of Scranton Brothers. Walt. Okay. What were his numbers like?
It said he had 3 months. He's been in his apartment, sobbing like a little bitch.
Okay, so you just plug yourself into this machine and it tells you exactly when you're gonna die.
See, exact's not the accurate word, right? It's about 75% accuracy. But it just went through first phase of human testing. It's a prototype, so the product's still developing.
Human testing. You know what? They couldn't pay me $1 million to try that machine, alright?
Mr. Lilani, you alright? This is only going to take a few more minutes, don't worry.
I want to know, how does this work?
See, what I've done, I've taken the existing Project Tempest on the market and I've modified it. I've redesigned the entire thing. My process requires 2 people to be plugged in at the same time, but I won't bore you with the technical details. See, no one can really understand what the recipient is. You have to experience it for yourself.
And the list of candidates you asked for, those are the recipients?
In the device, I've programmed it to meet your specific needs, Mr. Lilani. The recipient candidates that you send me, they need to meet your blood type, the same physical attributes, age group, etc., etc., etc.
Right.
But in this initial design phase, we can't screw up. Nothing can go wrong now. Otherwise, it could be very catastrophic for you.
All of this, it's incredible. To think a few months ago, I'm out with my colleague Walt. It's late, we had a few drinks. He convinced me to try Project Tempest. So we give it a shot. I do it as a joke. But then we get our numbers. He gets 3 months, I get 13. He panicked. I didn't think much of it though. To me, it's just a sci-fi version of the stupid fortune teller scam. But then he got sick, and he's dying. And that's why I'm here.
Well, it's no reason to cry over spilled milk, Mr. Lilani. Come here, I want to take a seat over here. I want you to see this. You see that gentleman over there? That's a 95% accuracy. He's your best bet for a successful recipient for your transfer. All you have to do now is con him into getting plugged in with you.
Look, man. All I'm saying is, do you really want to know when you're gonna die? Like, really?
What's the first thing we learned when we joined the firm? Our jobs are to mitigate risk and maximize opportunity. And that is exactly what Project Tempest does.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Everything. Death is inevitable. But imagine if you knew how long you had left to live. You can eliminate all risk. Every decision you make can be evaluated, calculated. And that is exactly the point. I need to be in control of this variable. I need to be in control of my life.
Screw this variable shit, man. Look, this goes down in 2 ways. A, I find out I have 50 years to live and everything goes hunky-dory, peachy, perfect. B, I find out I have next week to live until, and what happens then? What happens to the trust fund?
Wouldn't that be a tragedy?
Look, all I'm saying is there's a reason why this shit is illegal. People don't want to know when they're going to die.
So you prefer ignorance then?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't want a freaking time bomb over my head, ticking away incessantly.
So like a coward?
You're just putting words into my mouth, okay? All I'm saying is why don't you just believe in fate, in destiny?
Destiny. The senior vice president's done talking about destiny. That's
Not
fitting.
again.
Destiny is a word created by mediocre people to tell themselves that it's okay to be average. And it's really not their fault. You're talking about fate? Fate is not a luxury everyone has. All that they really have is hard work, self-belief, and a desperation to climb out of the shithole of a life that they've been born into. And every once in a while you get a kid who climbs out of the gutter, and once he's lifted his head past the shit, smelt the clean air, nothing can stop him.
How long were we out for?
The two of us plugged in, 3 hours.
It's killing me.
What are numbers? Check the numbers.
Recalibrating. Should be another minute.
You a religious man, Mr. Lalani?
I don't believe in submission.
Of course. Stupid question. See, what interests me is you've tracked me down. You're paying me an enormous amount of money just at the slightest chance at prolonging your life. If that's not submission to one's desires of living, I don't know what is.
I tracked you down with the power I have gained, and I am paying you with the money I have earned, neither of which I am willing to let go in the next 13 months.
I just want you to know what you're getting yourself into. Once you and your friend are plugged in together, there's no turning back. You're gonna have to live with this for the rest of your life.
I don't second guess myself. I don't believe in regrets.
Well, at least you believe in something. What I'm trying to say is to have a successful transfer, you and the recipient can't both have time. It's not mathematically possible. The recipient has to be terminated, otherwise the results could backfire.
Yeah, I knew what I was getting into.
This device, the recipient, it completes the transfer. You still need some sort of trigger to complete the action. Taking time from somebody else is like taking their life. You'll have to actually kill him.
What are the numbers? See my numbers. What? I don't understand. These numbers. I don't understand. What does it mean? What is it? What are you doing? I can't breathe.
How will I know if it worked?